joined by Sangeeta Reddy, who's the president of the Federation of Indian Industries of Commerce and Industry, and FICCI and Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Sangeeta Reddy, thank you so much for joining us. You have in fact written to the Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman asking for a 4.5 lakh crore additional package for the industry in order to revive the economy. Justify to me, why is that money needed now? And people are going to say all states are in dire need, and why are you prioritizing industry?
So Uma, clearly I think the entire package needs to be looked at, and the package actually starts off by saying 1 lakh crores additional to the most vulnerable. Already 0.9% has been given. It's 1 lakh crores additional to the most vulnerable to make sure that there's money in the hands of the people. The second important aspect was that we did speak about interest-free, collateral-free loan to MSMEs. And we must understand that there are over 5 crore MSMEs, some with, employing just 5 to 6 people. This is the disorganized portion. While it's called organized, this is the area where it's very difficult to be in touch with them. And therefore, ensuring that there is employment is the best way to take care of people. Finally, I think that yeah, go ahead. Question.
Yeah, I was saying you also asked for this news from the government, which you have subtly said that this is obviously budgeted for within the government, and saying that 2.5 lakh crore rupees is something that's pending from the government. That is something that you're expecting the government to pay up now at a time when you're having a huge liquidity crunch as well.
Absolutely, and that's the next point, which we said, and it shouldn't be considered as additional relief or a package. It is just to ensure liquidity. And this is something which the government already owes. These are costs which have been incurred, and it's very important for industry that this, and the estimate is from 2.5 lakh crores to 3.5 lakh crores. Whether this is tax refunds or infrastructure works which have been done by private companies that need to be paid, or vendors and suppliers, it's a range of things. And I think it's very important to ensure liquidity that this 2.5 lakh crores is released by the government.
Dr. Sangeeta, now everyone keeps talking about lives and livelihoods at the same time, and you are someone who is also joint managing director of the Apollo Group, and therefore looking at the health sector at the same time. Someone like Tamil Nadu asked for 2,000 crore rupees to revive the sector. Andhra Pradesh yesterday asked the Prime Minister 16,000 crores to say health infrastructure we might need to invest in. You are also asking for additional infrastructure money to be invested for infrastructure. But how difficult is this balance now going to be when we're talking about lives on the one hand and livelihood on the other?
So I think we need to find the balance between both. And I believe that all the steps which have effectively been taken so far were about protecting lives. So whether it was the lockdown, it gave the hospital system, the government and the private, time to get geared up. And today, as we sit with 70,000 cases, we must, on one hand, people are worried saying, why is this so high despite the lockdown? But we should be very grateful of the fact that if we had had these 70,000 cases within 2 to 3 weeks of the coronavirus coming into India, we would have been unable to manage it. Today, there's been allocation of beds, upgradation of ICU, a clear action plan, isolation beds separately. Almost 8 lakh isolation beds are across the country. So the country is now ready. This is the time to now re-stimulate the economy, open up, but do so in a collaborated manner, because people have now understood. They understand social distancing, how to wear masks, wash your hands. Keeping all these in mind, protecting the vulnerable and the elderly, healthy, able people should be able to come out and restart the economy. And talking about the roads and the infrastructure, it's important for this allocation to happen through the center, but all states are the ones who have to execute. So if we talk about 1 lakh crores being given to the vulnerable, this can be allocated by the center and dispersed through the states. It's a win-win for both, but we need to do this. Similarly for infrastructure, it's allocated from the central budget and dispersed through the states, or effectively, utilized through the states. I want to add one more point, and people who are thinking that this number is high. Let me be clear that FICCI has been speaking to economists across the world. We've spoken to rating agencies. We've looked at multiple factors. And it is very important for India to raise this fresh capital and infuse this into the system to ensure not just liquidity but revival of the economy. And anything up to 5% of the fiscal deficit is something we should not worry about, especially if, and large international rating agencies, what they are saying is this is what's happening across the world. We understand these difficult times. We need, in addition to the fiscal raise, is to also have a well-planned, credible, medium-term fiscal consolidation plan. So if there's a plan in place to say, yes, we will curtail expenses, this will be the additional revenue which will come in. If we do this and revive business, then the tax base comes back. And if we don't do this, your tax base will disappear. So this is a consolidated plan which is credible, which has been thought through, where FICCI has engaged with economists from all over. And so we're not asking for the sake of, industry getting SOPs. We're asking for the national economy, for employment generation, and for the country to be strong.
Yes. Okay. Hopefully, the Prime Minister speaking later this evening will also have something to offer on the demands of the industry, and hoping that something will come out of that speech for as a package for the industry and the economy and livelihoods as well. Thank you so much, Dr. Sangeeta Reddy, for joining us.